Good morning, gang. My here, ready to tell you more about who God is. Psalm 104. I want you to grab your Bible, your book, and your notebook and your pen. Get ready. My God is. In fact, before you even start my videos, just get your things out. Write "My God is," and then we're going to talk about it. Okay, that'll save you a little bit of time so that you're really listening to what we have to say today. So we're in Psalm 104 and we're in verse 6. Let's continue in this psalm because it is loaded with who God is and what he has done. So let's just see who he is today. It says, "Thou coverest it with the deep as with with a garment. The waters stood above the mountains." Think about that for a minute. When God created this earth, he created it, and the waters were above the mountains. Now listen to this. At thy rebuke they fled. The waters, just by hearing God's voice, the waters receded down off the mountains. And it says, at the voice of thy thunder, they hasted away. The waters ran away to where they were supposed to be. It continues, it says, they go up by the mountains, they go down by the valleys, onto the place which thou hast founded for them. God made a place for our waters. And it continues, it says, thou hast set a bound that they may not pass over, that they turn not again to cover the earth. Now, do you remember that? When back in Noah's time, he had to build the ark because God destroyed the world, the earth, with water. And the water actually covered our mountains. And it says just by his voice, they receded and they went down. They went down off the mountains. They went into the valleys and they went into the borders that God had made, which are our coasts. God put the coasts there so that the waters wouldn't come back. Now, God promised that there would never be a whole worldwide flood ever again, right? Right. But he didn't say anything about local floods, and there have been local floods, but that water has obeyed God. Now, if God is in control of the water because he made it and he made the boundaries, God made us. Shouldn't he be in control of our lives? Shouldn't we obey his voice? When it says that the waters obeyed, and let's see, it says in verse 7, it says, at thy rebuke, that means he said, waters, get down. At thy rebuke, they fled. And then it says that they hasted away at the voice of thy thunder. They hasted away. They went down off the mountains and into the valleys and into the boundaries of the ocean. Even the water obeys God. Wow, we serve an amazingly powerful God. Our God controls the water. Why not? He made it. He controls the heavens and the stars because he made it. Now, if he made those things and he made us, it means he should control us too. Is God controlling you today? Are you obeying him today? Are you listening to his voice? Because even the water listened and obeyed. We should be much better than the water because he created us for so much more than just the water. But I love how that shows the power of God. Let's continue. It says, he sendeth the springs into the valleys, which run among the hills. They give drink to every beast of the field. The wild donkeys quench their thirst. By them shall the fowls of the heaven have their habitation, which sing among the branches, even the birds. He takes care of all of them. He watereth the hills from his chambers. The earth is satisfied with the fruit of thy works. He causeth the grass to grow for the cattle, and herb for the service of man, that he may bring forth food out of the earth. Without the water, we couldn't have food. it's very interesting because here, very little grows. But the earth up here is frozen most of the time, and even that sustains the life for all the animals around here. Okay, the polar bears, the muskox, the Arctic fox, the Arctic hares that run around, the siksik, which are kind of like little groundhogs, ground squirrels that run around. That frozen water even sustains them because God planned it out. If the water obeys God because he created it, we should too. I hope today you're going to obey God because he created you. My God is the creator and the sustainer of life here. He not only creates it, but he keeps it going. You might want to remember that. It's up to God to keep everything going. I love you. I hope you're having a great day. Bye-bye.